Hey everybody! This is a bonus episode of Recipe Roulette where we're going over making homemade veggie stock. Some of you that have been with us for a couple of weeks now might recall that I've been making my own veggie stock. So basically I'm saving all of those veggie parts that you don't want to eat, and I put them in a bag and I freeze them. When it gets full, I boil them. So in here this week, I've got the tops of carrots, I've got onion peels, I've got the middle parts of kale, lemon peels, I've got garlic skins, even apple cores. If you have a lot of broccoli, you'll want to take that out and let it boil a little bit shorter time. It'll make it bitter, but I only have a little bit of broccoli, so I'm going to dump it all in at once into my big pot here on the stove. And then I've got, this is the twigs of thyme. I took out of my potted plant on the porch after it dried up. I'm going to toss that in. And I've got some rosemary sprigs that I'm going to toss in. You can also add bay leaves if you like. Salt, pepper. I'm going to add, actually...
I wouldn't. I've got some tops of some serrano peppers that are in there. I think we're good on heat.
Okay, well if you do like spicy and you don't already have some in, feel free to add something like, I've been drying some peppers here, or black pepper. I'm going to add some salt. And then I'm going to fill this up with water just so it covers the veggies. Splashing there. Okay, so everything's in here. The veggies are all nice and covered. And I'm going to put it on the burner, turn it on high, put my lid on, and it is going to come to a boil, and then we'll go from there.
Ooh. Okay, so this has been cooking for an hour and a half. We brought it to a boil, then we put it down to a simmer, watched a little TV, and now it is time to strain. So I have, set this down for a second. Got my strainer. Got my large Pyrex bowl. So I'll put that in the sink. Put the strainer on top, grab the pot, time to pour. it's as simple as that. Basically, we'll just try to get all the water out of this and compost the leftovers and let it cool overnight. 'Cause it's almost time, almost midnight. So we're gonna let this cool, and I'll come back later, probably in the morning, to show you how we jar it up and store it. So yeah, it's cooked.
Okay, so we are back with our cooled veggie broth. Oh, I'm going to ladle it into the containers that I've got here. So I've got some wide mouth mason jars. These are safe for the freezer. You need to leave an inch of room at the top. You want to make sure you're using wide mouth ones to give it room for expansion. Fill these up. And if you plan to use one in the near future, of course, put that in the refrigerator. Otherwise, they can all go in the freezer. Also using some old yogurt cups, like to upcycle, reuse, no need to dispose when it can serve another purpose. And for these, you can fill pretty much right to the top. Take as much precaution with the plastics. Almost done here. The last of it right into this container. Okay, and check us back later for our potato dish, which will be using some homemade veggie stock. Bye everyone.
Alright, if you enjoyed that bonus episode, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all the social things to help us out here on the channel. And we'll be back with more cooking videos. A few things that aren't going to be recipe roulette, like this, we'll call the bonus episodes. And also as well, there's going to be tons of gaming stuff coming up on the channel later this week, so stay tuned.